Hello my friend and welcome. Thank you for taking time to join me. I am Morjax and this is Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. So I have lost another episode, which is I'm sad that my recording software doesn't play nice with this. I'm trying a new method. It seems to be working. Last attempted episode I had a laser gun and then I did a shield with a bolt pistol. And it was pretty interesting. I'm going to try a Grav pistol, which is it's got single shot, temporary anomaly, which is a stun and a slow. Gravity well is an area attack, light damage, but slows movement. And gravity flare is a knockdown effect. So, seems good. We're gonna give this a try here. There is a little, let's see if I can get it to go. Yeah, there's this little graphical glitch here, which is a little bit weird. So if I'm running and I switch, then I stay running, but I stop my guy and he keeps running like that. And likewise, if I'm standing still and I switch, my guy's standing still. So I hope you will forgive the graphical error. It is a game in alpha, in early alpha, so there's still a lot left that can change. Okay, we're going to continue, my words are hard, continue our investigation here. It's going to be great. Okay, cult-related activity on Nicomedium. Recent months saw the appearance of blasphemous tomes among the menials of the city. We have found warehouses full of this propaganda and identified an underground facility. Directive is the target site must be raided and harvested for intel. We can do a chemical strike, which will take 10% off, extra crit chance, or single use to call in a advanced sentry gun. You know, I'm gonna get the crit chance, thanks. Let's do it. Okay, here we are. So one thing that I was kind of thinking about, let's see, we've got single shot and we've got temporal anomaly, but then we've got the shield on 1 and 2. With the shield, we can do this little block thing and it lets us kind of pivot around our center. I haven't found a lot of use for that. I think it would be a lot more valuable if you, yeah, here's the error. I think it would be a lot more valuable if you had multiplayer where you had someone else that could actually dish out some damage. Oh, that does pretty good damage. Okay, we're gonna run. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch here. Because we gotta take care of these guys. Whoop. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Doink. Okay. So it seems like this is, let's see. Assault, stun, slow. Oh, good. We've got the graphical glitch. It is rather silly. We're gonna go around this way. You get slowed and then you get shot. Let's drop a turret right about here. The DPS is pretty slow. Ouch. But I feel like I don't know. Seems like it works okay. So it's my right click is like a temporary little stagger. I'm a little bit curious. Well, I can't change my inventory. I don't like that you can't change your inventory while you're in a mission. Whoa, we just shot a little piece out. Because I'd sort of like to see what the 3 and the 4 are. Let's see if I can snipe this dude. Boop. Snipes. Here we go. All right, I'm not totally sold on the grav gun just yet. I kind of like the utility of staggering an enemy. But I feel like it would be more useful in multiplayer. Okay, it seems like you can almost keep one guy stun locked here, which is kinda nice. There's a lot of guys there. I'm gonna switch to the old standby here. Oh wait, my turret's not ready. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna sit tight for a second here, because there's 3 pods of guys right there. A little beverage. Plop that down. Okay, excellent. You get the snipes. Cool. Cool. Huck. Did that hit any of them? I don't think it did. There we go. Took care of them handily. There we go. Yeah, the guys like get pulled out of position as soon as I start shooting at them. Cool. Okay, back to the grav gun we go. Let's look at the map here. Alright, that's nice. There's just one way to go, which is forward. Sliding around. Sliding around. Nothing like sliding around to banish heretics, am I right? Yeah, so you can pretty much keep one person stun locked with this. They do a little stagger, which is sort of nice. Okay. Oh, this is just upside. I was waiting for like some terrible trap. Inocular refill and blessed alloy. Okay. Some of you have commented, I really don't know that much about Warhammer 40k lore, except what you all have told me, and please do keep telling me. I love the, like, extended comments. I feel like the quality is much higher than your standard YouTube comment, how you guys will just, like, give me a whole lowdown on what the deal is with these, just the different weapons and the different armor and stuff. It just is really cool, so I appreciate you guys doing that, first off. And second off, I don't really know that much about the lore, except what you all have told me. And so, some of you have kind of, I guess, complained that the weapons are not, like, the bolter is not accurate to how it should be, or, you know, this or that person should or shouldn't, you know, have access to certain weapons. My understanding is, and... Okay, here we go, here we go. Kite these dudes a little bit. That's effectual. Yeah, actually, if you had a whole team full of people running with these grav guns, you could get some pretty good control on the field. Right. There we go. So, I mean, it doesn't really bother me that it's not accurate. Let's use our inoculator, because we're actually somewhat injured. But I get it. There's a lot of really... Could I use my... There we go. There's a lot of really rabid Warhammer 40k fans, and it's hard when they don't get it right, when they don't do it the right way, how you think is, you know, or how the lore is supposed to be. So I get that. I do. Run away. But I mean, to me, it's still a pretty fun game. It's still in early alpha. I'm pretty excited to see some of the other... Stagger this guy here. I'm pretty excited to see some of the other features that they implement as development continues. I think it's got a lot of potential. I really do. Especially once you start doing multiplayer, and if you like the Warhammer 40k universe, it's you know, it's pretty flavorful. It's new content in the universe. So, I don't know. I guess to each their own, and it's up to you to decide whether the game is worth it and tickles your fancy or not. But I like it. I like it well enough. And I want to show you, I want to share at the end of this episode, I think we should have time. I'd like to share with you, maybe plop that down, back off, and start laying the smackdown down. I'd like to share with you some of the skills and things at the end of this episode, because I took a look at that I discovered it at the end of last episode that didn't successfully record. And it's pretty cool, the different options they have around. There we go. In terms of just like, you can get like crits and, I mean, there's a lot of different trees that they have already. I don't know if it's all fully implemented yet. If it's probably not final, whatever the case. Ouch. I didn't react fast enough. Let's get this guy, this heavy down. There we go. And right now, I'm really liking crits. I am really enjoying crits. So that's working for me. You get the snipes. I just feel like this laser rifle is a lot faster. I am enjoying it. So one other thing that I think I understand about the Warhammer 40k universe and the way that Inquisitors work is that Inquisitors are given a lot of leeway to execute their mission the way that they see fit. So, a few of you actually have mentioned that, you know, this or that person generally doesn't have access to a certain type of weapon. But it's, I think it's flavorful that, ooh, eye implant. That the Inquisitors are kind of given liberty to run their mission the way they think that they need to. I think this is a new kind of room. I'm not sure I've seen this before. Oh, there's a little dude right in front of me. Run away. There we go. Oh, that's all of it. Okay. Yes, I'm ready to leave. Okay, that's that mission done. The last episode I did stage 2 of this investigation, and obviously I don't have the recording, so we just did stage 3. Next is stage 4. So the raid was a success. The blasphemous tomes and those who harbored them are burning on the purgation pyres. Will you tell me what a purgation pyre is? I don't know what that is. Analysis confirms this was a minor case of isolated heresy, thus not relevant to our case. And development's next step. Our agents certainly haven't been idle. In the meantime, they have found a new lead. Cross-examination of public data revealed a sudden influx of heretical literature in a habitat center. Okay. I am going to switch back to the bolt pistol because I rather like that. Some other time I'd like to try the Grav pistol by itself, so we can do this gravity well area attack, which hinders movement. And this is a gravity distortion wave with knockdown effect. Oh, cool. It tells me off to the side. All right, all right. So single hit stopped by obstacles. Oh, so that's why we couldn't hit behind cover. Plus 30% damage on targets closer than 10 meters. So you're supposed to get right up in there. Disables the target for 2 seconds. Slow for 3 seconds. That's pretty nice. This is a 40% movement speed for 3 seconds, which is the same as that. 5-second duration and a 6-meter radius. So it's like the temporal anomaly but larger. And then 5-meter radius, knocked to the ground. Target is forced back. This seems like a really good utility weapon if you're playing multiplayer, which I am not currently. So there is that. Okay. What do you have? Bolt pistol. 133 DPS. Grav pistol. Plasma pistol. That'd be interesting. Focus bolt, piercing strike, overcharge, knockdown, superheated plasma. This seems a lot like the plasma rifle. Laze pistol. Oh no, this seems a lot like what I have. Dual beams, channeled, critical strike for an aim shot, pull shot, multi-melta. I would like to try one of these out sometime. Okay, let me show you really quick. Let's see if I can find it here. Glory? I'm not sure what this is, but it's like a temporary quests. Heroic deeds. This is like a achievements page. Skills is what I really want to show you. Character, I think that you've seen this before a little bit. You can put points into warfare, toughness, and virtue. Like I could remove points if I want. Plus damage versus cover. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna pull these points out and put it into here so we can get plus damage versus cover. Inventory, skills. So let's look at the skills a little bit. This is close combat, and I didn't realize that until I had put points into it, and I wish that I hadn't, but here we are anyway. As far as I know, there's no way to reset these right now, which makes me a little sad. This is debuff skills, suppression skills, damage over time skills, range combat skills, and critical skills, HP skills, and that's all there is. I want to go into these crit skills right now. So like this central one, I think that you need all of these incoming things to get that. It's a 10% damage stacking for 10 seconds when a creature's killed by crits. And then like, this is, crits provide plus 30% suppression, plus 5% crit chance, but reduces damage by 5, which is, to me, that's a really fair trade. Every crit dealt heals the character for 1% of max HP. I really want this. So I put 3 points in here in the Astartes close combat, and I wish I had saved them to put them in here so I could get that one because it's pretty nice. +1 for crits provide +1 focus point. Increase crit hit strength by +2. So that's kind of what I'm going for right now. Ranged combat, you can get things like +5% range, 10% suppression damage for 3 seconds when an opponent is hit by a single target skill, which is most of the time. If you're using, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I'm using is that way. You got stuff like increased salvo damage. Hit and run is 5% damage bonus to burst skills. Every burst attack increases movement by 10% for 2 seconds. So it's just kind of some cool stuff. I'm certain that a lot of this is not final. I like critical hits generally in games. I like critical hits and I like damage over time. So that's kind of what I would have in mind potentially. I like the idea of the flamer weapons or the meltas. And so I think that counts as damage over time. I'm not certain. I haven't seen a lot of poisons, like poisonous weapons or something like that. But I kind of like the idea of that. I'm not sure how effective that would be against Nurgle targets. So anyway, that's that. It's a little bit of a short episode, but these investigations have gone relatively quick here. This is the inoculator dude. Oh, look at this. We got a bunch of them. I kind of like the one I have right now. Cooldown has not really been a problem. Increases capacity is sort of nice. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I really want to unlock more of these skills, but I'm not sure exactly. Oh, here we go. This is our experience. So it's just a whole bunch of more murder, and then we'll get there. And I think that the levels and the gameplay has been relatively, I don't know if samey is the right word, but it's been, there's a certain limit of variety right now, and I hope that they increase the maps variety. I don't know for sure if they will be doing that. I need to look into that. I really got to ask my buddy Hydra, because he's been keeping pretty well abreast of new developments. But I know they're going to have a few more classes, so I think that should help to get a little bit more variety. Let me just double check my weapons before I go here. Inventory. I got that, yeah, the bolt pistol. So we'll give that a try next episode. And I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. And there's much more to come as Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr continues to develop. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Did you know that 9 out of 10 dentists prefer Morjax plays? It really is quite bizarre.